Welcome to Mission Apsc AZ YouTube channel. আমি revision course কৰি আছিলো আজি আমি discuss কৰিম environmental engineering or revision course. So use of metering system causes the decrease the per capita consumption. Okay. So কেতিয়াবা সুধিব পাৰে metering system use কৰিলে কি হ'ব per capita consumption to কমি যাব obviously. 1.5 is the hourly factors, 1.8 is the daily factor and 2.7 is the peak demand. So পাই সুধি থাকে hourly factor যদি আমি water capacity বা per capita consumption measure কৰো তেতিয়া হলো 1.5 times হয় 1.8 times hobo jeti ami daily measure koru ar 2.7 times hobo jeti ami peak demand measure koru. The distribution means are designed for maximum hourly demand. Geometrical method is used for young and rapidly developed cities. By hori thake geometrical method or khetar young and rapidly developed cities or karone for forecasting the population geometrical methods are used. Arithmetical method is used for large cities. As compared to geometrical methods, arithmetical methods gives the less values. Intakes are installed for drawing the water from the sources. Next, reflux valve provided on the suction pipe in a tube wells. The maximum discharge in tube wells is 50 liter per second. Pai hori thake maximum discharge tube well kiman hoy 50 liter per second. As compared to the shallow wells, deep wells have more discharge. Okay, groundwater is generally free from suspended impurities. Next, malaria is not a waterborne disease. The most common cause of acidity in water is carbon dioxide. The phenol compounds in water supply not more than 0.001 parts per million. 1.5 milligram per liter is the permissible limit of fluoride. Fluoride or permissible limit 1.5 milligram per liter. Standard EDT test is used for hardness of the water. Alkalinity of the water is expressed in case of calcium carbonate measure kora hoy. The product of H and OS is 10 to the power minus 14. That means H into OS is 10 to the power minus 14. pH is a scale which measured the acidity and basicity. Turbidity is measured on standard silica scale. Color of platinum cobalt scale. Color to measure kora hoy platinum cobalt scale. The turbidity of the drinking water should be 10 ppm. 10 ppm or tolot hobo lage asolte. Residual chlorine is tested by stress iodide and ortho leading method. Okay, residual chlorine stress iodide or ortholidine method or jogedi measure kora hoy. Total solid 500 ppm ke kom besi hobo na lage. Total chloride 250 parts per million ke kom hobo na lage besi hobo na lage. Iron manganese 0.3 ppm, lead arsenic 0.05 ppm, copper 3 ppm and fluorine 1.5 ppm. Very important. Total solid 500 ppm, total chloride 250 ppm, iron and magnesium jodi hude 0.3 ppm, lead jodi hude die tete tatkeu kom 0.05 ppm aru copper jodi hoy tete 3 ppm aru fluorine hole 1.5 ppm. fluorine pai hodi thake 1.5 ppm aru chloride hodi thake 250 ppm mon rakhiba. iron or khetot 0.3 ppm and lead and manganese or khetot 0.05 ppm. Okay, the dissolved oxygen in natural unpolluted water. Natural unpolluted water karone dissolved oxygen is 10 milligram per liter. The length of sedimentation tank not more than 4 times the width. Sedimentation tank or length to 4 times the width ke kom hoy. The overflow rate of plain sedimentation tank is 500 to 750 liter per hour per meter square. Hudi thake overflow rate kiman hoy for plain sedimentation tank 500 to 750 liter per hour per meter square. The settling velocity of a particle depends upon the surface area of the tank. Efficiency of the sedimentation tanks depends upon the surface area of the tank obviously. For effective coagulation the pH value is found to 6 to 8.5. hudibo pare effective coagulation or khetot pH value to kiman hobo lage 6 or 8.5. The coagulation tank or khetot detention period to 2 to 6 hours. Okay, comment section janabo the detention period for sedimentation tank kiman hoy. Okay, detention period for coagulation tank is 2 to 6 hours. Okay, the alum when added coagulant it decrease the pH value of the water. hudibo pare alum jeti ami add kor coagulant hisabe pH value to komibo ne bahibo. Obviously komibo. Lime is used to increase the speed of the sedimentation swells. Okay, 0.25 to 0.35 is the effective size of sand particles. Slows and filters. Air binding phenomena is in rapids and filters occurs due to excessive negative hats. Backwashing provided in rapids and filter. 2 to 3 months is the period of cleaning of slows and filters. Slows and filter at a cleaning koribole 2 to 3 months lagi jay. Time contact of the chlorine is at least 30 minutes. The percentage of the chlorine in fresh bleaching powder is 30 to 35%. The treatment of water with bleaching powder is called hypochlorionization. The suitable method of disinfecting the swimming pool of water is ultraviolet rays treatment. Sulfur dioxide is used for dechlorination of water. Disinfection efficiency reduce the higher pH value. Copper sulfate is used for algal control. Activated carbon is used for removing odors. Dead end system is used for irregularly growing towns. Radial system is used for water is flowed towards outer periphery. Grid iron system for well-planned cities. Circle method is used when the fire demand is considered. Okay. So coming to several power valve, very important. First is fluid valve. Fluid valve basically regulate kore flow of water. Reflex valve ki kore, it provide to prevent the water flow in opposite direction. So suppose this is a water pipe, yete eta reflex valve jodi logai di e opposite direction or pra jiblak water jabole possibilities ase hekini block kore di reflex valve. Fluid e ki kore, e water to flow kiman hobo hetu regulate kore. Okay, that means water depth to regulate kore thake. Screw valves are provided at every depression's head and dead end. So screw valves blak protect to depression head but dead end and that provide kore. House sphere, lateral sphere, common sphere, main sphere, trunk sphere, outfall spheres. Okay, so these are several spheres. For countries like India, where rainfall is mainly confined to one season, separate system is adopted. So India tami separate system use koro. Combined system to ki hoy jetia rainfall is distributed throughout the season. Guti season to jodi rainfall thake tetia ami ki koro combined system adopt koro. 135 liters is the domestic consumption. Pai hori thake domestic consumption kiman hoy 135 liter. Then swear system is generally designed for 25 years. For long and narrow pipes, system equivalent pipe method is used. Circular shape sphere is preferred in separate system. X-shape sphere is preferred in combined system. Okay. The time of concentration, the time taken by the rainfall to run from most furthermost point to the point of disposal. 1 to 1.2 meter per second is the self-cleansing velocity of the sphere in Indian condition. The slope of sphere should be in the direction of natural slope of the ground. 6 into dWf for separate system, and rainfall plus 2 into dWf for combined system. 15 cm and 300 cm is the minimum and maximum diameter of the sphere. Sphere or minimum diameter to 15 cm or maximum 300 cm. Pi minimum to hudi thake 15 cm. The velocity of the flow does not depends on the length of the sphere. Mano rakhibo. Circular big sphere is used under culvert. X-shaped sphere is suitable for both separate and combined system. So duitar karone suitable X-shaped hoy. Hudi thake ketiaba. The characteristics of phase and septic switch is alkyl and acidic. The pathogens likely killed by the chlorination. Chlorination e pathogens like kill koribo pare. Standard BOD hoday 5 dinon measure kora hoy 20 degree centigrade mano rakhibo. TOD sobotke dangor hoy tar pisot COD tar pisot BOD sobotke less hoy BOD then COD then TOD. 5 day BOD is less than 4 day BOD mano rakhibo. BOD komi jai jiman days so bahi sai. The ratio of 5 day BOD to ultimate BOD is 2/3. Okay, 2/3 is the ratio of 5 day BOD to ultimate BOD. 4 ppm etu hudi thake is the minimum DO to avoid the fish kill. Then dissolved oxygen is streams is maximum at noon. The means of access for inspection and cleaning of sware is main house. Sware system is designated for maximum and minimum flow. Sware statement plan designated for average flow only. Laying of swares is usually done with the help of boring rows and side rails. In swares, oil and grease are removed by skimming tank. Detention period of grease chamber is 1 minute. Less the digestion tank and septic tank unit works on anaerobic condition. The maximum efficiency of BOD removal is achieved in oxidation deeds. The working condition of IMHO tanks are aerobic in lower compartment and anaerobic hobo tolot lower compartment or aerobic hobo upper compartment. The detention period of oxidation pain 10 to 15 days. Ebila bahut data thake, so try to remember it. Detention period for rapid sand filter is 2 to 6 hours, but the detention period for oxidation pone is 10 to 15 days. Okay, mano rakhibo. Composite and lagoning is the method for sludge disposal. So sludge disposal or methods bila ketiba have facultative bacteria. Obviously etu hudi thake with or without duitate kam kore oxygen thakok ba na thakok. For satisfactory working of sludge digestion tank, pH value is 6 to 8.5. Normal value of sludge index is 150 to 350. The Bangalore method practices anaerobic method of disposal. Anti-siphonous pipe are used to preserve water seal traps. Ketiba hodibo pare water seal traps preserve koribole kenuka pipe use kora hoy anti-siphonous pipes. In two pipe system, one soil pipe, one waste pipe and two vent pipes are required. So two pipe system eta soil pipe thake, tar logote two vent pipe thake aru eta waste pipe thake. The gas from sludge digestion tanks mainly composed of methane. Most of the bacteria in sewage are saprophytic. Chlorine used to separate grease. Corroding is provided in slotted pipe tubewell. Ozone layer is the outer atmosphere get destroyed by chlorofluorocarbons. Mainly responsible for ozone layer karne chlorofluorocarbons. The intensifications of greenhouse gases is due to carbon dioxide. Etu hudi thake greenhouse gases or main component ki carbon dioxide. Electrostatic precipitator is used to control particulate emission. Spray tower is used to control both gaseous and particular pollutants. Then coming to pan pura ahi thake pan to is a secondary air pollutant hoy aru ozone secondary air pollutant hoy. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are the primary air pollutant. Kitiba hudibo pare sulfur dioxide ba nitrogen oxide e black kenuka air pollutant hoy. These are primary air pollutants. And the depletions of ozone layer in the outer atmosphere cause the skin cancers. So ozone layer depletion ki kore skin cancer cause koribo pare. The acid rains are caused due to sulfur dioxide and nitrous. So hudibo pare sulfur dioxide ba nitrous oxide er khetrot ki hoy acid rain hoy. Blue baby days ki karone hoy mon rakhibo nitrates. Nitrite hole bahute confusion kore eta nitrates hobo for blue baby disease. Then dechloralization of water is achieved by sodium thiosulfate. Etu hudi thake sodium thiosulfate use korle dechloralization hoy jay. The efficiency of sedimentation tank does not depend upon the depth of the tank. So etu important hoy depth of the tank or logot depend kore ne nokore hude. So efficiency to sedimentation tank or depth or kunu dhoroner dependent no hoy. Feral gross neck stop cook water meters. Okay. Under Indian conditions, the average per capita demand is 30 to 75 milligram per day. Sewage thickness caused due to clogging of forced soil due to excessive applications of sewage lines. And soil pipe carry human excrete. Screening, grit, removal, primary sedimentation, aeration, secondary sedimentation. So, ekhini hoise process. Traps are used to prevent the entry of foul and smelling gases. Then coming to coal-based thermal power stations, they produce sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide, and SPM. Zone of degradations. So, khetrote ei zone kita mone rakhibo. First ahibo zone of active decomposition, then zone of recovery, then zone of clear waters. River water contain maximum amount of turbidity. Ringleman scale is used to measure grade density of the smoke. Eutrophications of water is rich in nutrients. Ketiba hudibo pare zero hardness is achieved by ion exchange method. Kuntu method di zero hardness achieve koribo pare ion exchange method. Excess lead causes anemia, goiter causes due to the absence of iodide. Iodide or absence hole ba lead or absence hole ammonia hoy aru goiter hoy iodide absence hole. Aerosol is a depression of a small solid and liquid droplet. A commonly used hand pipe reciprocating pump. Okay, hand pipe jodi konba hudi de hetu is reciprocating pipe. First stage of carbonous demands and second stage is nitrification demand. Pre-tape is used for water closet. The sound level of jet airplane is 140 decibels. So hekhini asile basically environmental science or questions. So in the next part we will go for building material and construction. Thank you for watching.